The ambitious man. Once upon a time, in a small village nestled between two hills, there lived a man named Marcel. Despite his poor circumstances, Marcel was known throughout the village for his jovial spirit and warmth. He had inherited a small piece of land from his parents, who had passed away when he was a child. But unlike many others in the village, Marcel's land was unfortuitously barren. With no crops to sell and no money to spare, Marcel had to rely on his wits to survive. He spent his days helping his neighbors in exchange for food and small rewards. Farmers often called him when they needed an extra pair of hands, and village artisans sought his assistance with their crafts. Marcel never refused a chance to work, and he was grateful for every opportunity. One day, as Marcel was returning home from a long day's work, he stumbled upon an old, dusty book lying in the village square. Curious, he picked it up and began to flip through the pages by the light of the moon. The book contained stories of ancient wisdom and was filled with illustrations of plants and herbs. Marcel, though exhausted, couldn't put the book down. He read through the night, absorbing the knowledge that it offered. In particular, one chapter described an ancient technique to rejuvenate barren soil using natural methods. Inspired and hopeful, Marcel decided to try these methods on his own land. With determination, Marcel worked tirelessly for weeks, following the instructions from the book. He collected compost from the village waste, mulched with leaves, and watered his land with a mixture of rainwater and natural ingredients. Slowly, the once barren land began to show signs of life. Tiny green shoots started to appear, and over time, they blossomed into healthy plants. Marcel's efforts did not go unnoticed. The villagers, initially skeptical, were amazed by the transformation. Inspired by Marcel's success, they asked him to teach them the techniques he had learned. Marcel happily shared his knowledge, and soon the village flourished with greenery. The once poorest man in the village now had a thriving farm, and with it came not just prosperity, but also a sense of purpose. Marcel had learned and proved that with patience, knowledge, and perseverance, even the most barren of lands could bear fruit. And so, Marcel's story became a beacon of hope for the entire village, reminding everyone that fortune favors the persevering heart.